Everybody, give it up for Sandra Risser.
There comes the
Well, I might be the only comedian you've seen tonight who is not depressed. In fact, I got 2 disabilities, and neither of mine are very invisible. One, I've got essential tremors. No big deal, my husband likes it. Yeah, he gives me caffeine before we go to bed. Ladies, if you had hands like mine, you'd save a lot of money on batteries. I mean, they used to be worse than they are now. I was supposed to be standing up here like a bobblehead, going like this with the microphone. And I'll tell you, nobody sat in the front row when I was doing knife skills demonstrations. I mean, well, I gotta tell you a couple of stories. Going through a buffet, nobody wanted to follow me for 2 reasons. One, I was really slow. I'm reaching for things, trying to get it on my plate, and I might get it on them all over the place. And then I was taking a plane one night, and I reached for that little cup of water that they gave you. Yeah, one-handed. I was being dangerous. Right in the face of the woman sitting next to me. What did you say? Sorry, it was for your own good. Your eyebrows were on fire? Now, I've had people ask me, what is the difference between essential tremors and Parkinson's? Well, essential tremors are movement-oriented and positional-oriented. Parkinson's is an at-rest tremor. I could sit here like this with my hand on my knee forever. Parkinson's, it would be moving. In fact, I had a friend who had Parkinson's, and we used to serve together. I would hold the platter, and he would serve it. If we tried it the other way, it would be, and I'd be going, and nobody would eat. Well, come January, last January, I had what is called deep brain stimulation. That means that for 8.5 hours, I lay there on, well, when I woke up, I thought I was on a cold, hard slab, maybe in the morgue. They were doing an autopsy on me. Hey, but instead, just my head was in a vice. I'm on the table. They're sticking electrodes and wires in my brain. You know, they say it's not brain surgery. Well, it was brain surgery. 8.5 hours, and I'm awake for most of it. Oh, but on the upside, I had my own personal masseuse. Yep, she came in, she rubbed my legs, rubbed my shoulders and my neck, and it was so great for about the first 3 hours of it. Then it was, okay, yeah, I got a little kink here. And then it was, you touch me one more time, I will break your arms. And maybe I would kill you, except then I'd have to get rid of the body. And yes, I know how to get rid of a body. How many of you know how to get rid of a body? Ah, one person back there. Whoever you're with better be very careful tonight. No, but I look at it like the Boy Scouts. They say, always be prepared. Getting rid of a body, it's kind of like insurance. You hope you're never going to have to use it, but if you do, it's good to have the knowledge. Anyway, besides that, then the doctor's assistant during this is having me do tricks. Like I'm a trained dog or something. Woof, woof. No, she said, raise your arm, write your name, point, tell me a joke. Oh, I'll tell you a joke. You know the doctor back there? He thinks brain surgery and sex are pretty much alike. When they're over, he just wants to get paid and go home. Well, a couple weeks after this, they put in my battery pack, and I became the Tesla of comedy. Oh, but I am better than a Tesla. At least my battery is. Yeah, runs 24/7. Only has to be charged once a week for about an hour. Try that with your expensive electric cars. Oh, and besides that, yeah, I can charge mine with solar energy. I just unzip this little pocket they put in my chest, take out my solar panels, and I charge it. If there's no sunshine, forget the solar panels. Take out my windmills. Hey, if all else fails, have my husband take off his shoes, scoot along the carpet until he picks up a charge. Okay, maybe that's not quite all true. But the good news is my tremors have gone away by about 95%, although I still have them. I gotta show you something because I'm so proud. One of the things they have us do is point to our nose and point out. Now you all can do it with me. When I used to do it, first point, I'd be doing this. Now, yeah. And then people say, but what about your husband? I said, I turn off the battery once a month. Now, my other disability, if one wants to call it that is not very invisible, is the fact that I'm 78 years old. But I don't think of myself as old. I'm used. Oh, I am like a classic car, well maintained, only driven on the weekends. When you start me up, I backfire. I've got to tell you that when you get to be my age, it's difficult to get a young, hard-bodied man to kiss me. So I go to the swimming pool and pretend I'm drowning. I no longer fake orgasms. I now fake Alzheimer's. Hey, I blow off my friends. They say, Sandy, where were you? And I go, I don't know. My husband asks, what's this charge on our credit card? Did you buy me a present? The police ask, did you shoot your husband? Yes. And when I missed him, I had to reload and fire again. Now, I hate it when I'm coming home late at night and it's dark and everything is dark and there's a police presence just up the house or up the road. Came home last week, 2 o'clock in the morning, everything's dark. There's 3 police cars, 2 doors up for me. And I'm thinking, if there's a robber in the neighborhood, I want to know about it. If there's a murderer in the neighborhood, I want to know about it. If there's a rapist in the neighborhood, I want his phone number. Hey, don't judge me. I don't get much action now that they banned me from the swimming pool. Hey, they said I was harassing the lifeguards. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about when I say those men with their tan, hard bodies, their little teeny Speedos, they're asking for it. Now, as I leave, I have one wish that I want to make for every one of you. I hope that someday each and every one of you is as old and healthy as I am. And I hope you and I both get to be many, many, many years older and stay healthy than I am now. And every time when you wake up on your birthday, you say, hey, age, you can take my looks, you can take my memories, but you can't take my virginity. Thank you very much. Lady Sandra Risser.